Welcome, Giants fans! This is your most updated source of news. Posey was recently interviewed by Andrew Baggarly of The Athletic and had some interesting takes on the current state of baseball and how he'd like to see it grow. Andrew Baggarly of The Athletic recently published an interview with former San Francisco Giants player turned owner Buster Posey. It's a lengthy read, but worth it if you've got the time. The two touch on a plethora of topics ranging from Posey's life after playing baseball, thoughts on the current team, his role in the ownership group, and many more. Perhaps one of the more noteworthy topics to come up included the recent rule changes. Baggarly sets this up by discussing how Posey feels about the misnomer of the Buster Posey rule and the benefits that the rule change has brought to the game. Pointedly, when asked what he'd like to say to Scott Cousins, to whom he hasn't had a conversation with since the collision in 2011, Posey reflects that he would like to ensure that Cousins doesn't carry any kind of a burden from the incident. The two move on to discussing the newer changes in gameplay this season, the pitch clock and the lack of defensive shifts. Posey discusses how frustrating he found the shifts later in his career. Posey goes on to talk about being surprised by how excited he was for the pitch clock, and how he would plan to deal with it if he were still behind the plate. Which was, unsurprisingly, not very different than how he handled games before the pitch clock. He notes that it's all about knowing your pitching staff and how to manage them effectively to keep them on track. Ultimately, Posey seems to be a fan of growing the game and thinks that the changes will help do so. Noting some recent trends of organizations that are not necessarily motivated to win, let alone grow the game. Thanks for tuning into San Francisco Giants news. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay up to date on all the latest Giants news, be sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. And don't forget to share this video with your friends and fellow Giants fans. Together, we can support our team and celebrate their successes all season long. Go Giants!